you will be getting your answers for all your GK and stuff today or tomorrow. Okay, so you need not worry about it. You'll be getting all the answers from all the units which we have covered. Okay, so can you just tell me what we have, what we saw during our last class? India's, we very good, Sanjana. It's Apoga and Pride of Kumaon. Yeah. Just can you just tell me a small gist about Apoga, and can you just tell me small gists of Pride of Kumaon? We'll just start with Apoga. Okay, so India's Disneyland. We'll just start with it. Any ideas, whatever you are remembering? Okay, you can just tell me. Yeah. Good morning. Whatever you remember, you can just tell me. It's a mini Disneyland. Good. Okay. Who actually built it? Who inaugurated? Why did they inaugurate? It's the first amusement park. Okay. Rajiv Gandhi. Good. Closed at 2008. Very good. Why did they close? What did they open? After closing, what exactly they opened? Okay. In change of metro station also? It's not built in 2008. It's built in 1984. Okay. Yes, 19th November 1984. That's the right answer. It's not 2008. It is actually closed in 2008. Yes, Supreme Court. Okay, extension of Supreme Court was also done. Very good. What else? What else? What is the speciality of Apoga? What are some of the specialities of Apoga? What areas were so special? Any areas in particularly? Yes, giant wheel. Okay. So some water area. What? Yeah, Winterland. Okay, Waterland. It has been changed into the name of that Waterland. You call it as what? Oyster. Very good. Okay, good. So we were saying about all those things. And Apugar, where did they took the name Apugar? Appu. Okay, so it's actually a portrification of personification of what? Yes, very good. Elephant. Okay. Where did they use that elephant? Where did they use the elephant? Asian Games. Very good, Arjun. Good. So I hope you're clear with the Indian Disneyland. And now moving on to Pride of Kumaon. Okay, so Kumaon, can you just tell me some of the areas, whatever you remember, you can just tell me. Pride of Kumaon. What sanctuary was located there? Very good. Windsor Wildlife. That's the right answer in Kumaon Hills. Okay, what is the height of that area? Average height. Average height. Good, Arjun. Again, it's very good. 7,900, and you have both the flora and fauna and all those things. So what is the speciality of the particular area? They have particularly they have some kinds of species. Okay, what are the species mentioned? Some species mentioned. Reptiles. Good. Very good, Sanjana. Reptiles and also not birds, butterflies. Very good, Divyashi. Butterflies. Okay, so that's the right answer. And some places to be near Kumaon Hills. Okay, some places we talked about Kumaon Hills. The places, can you just tell me, guys? Can you remember it? Places of Kumaon Hills. Good. Kali Estate. Then what else? Zero Point. Good. Shivaling. Okay, so that's from 0 Point. If you look, you can find the Shivaling and all. I'm asking about the places near the sanctuary. So you have Tirisul, Mary Buddhan, Mary. Okay. So you have Kali Estate, Mary Buddhan, and Binzar Mahadev Kesar Devi Temple, 0 Point, and Kothur Dam, all those things. Good. Okay, so it was actually what kings? Can you name the kings who ruled that particular area? Any idea of knowing the place? Kings? King who ruled that particular area. Right, no Mughal. Yes, Chand. Good. All right, so I hope you're clear with that. Now I'll just show you we'll move on to the next topic. Okay, so next topic, we'll just move on. You're supposed to answer this question. You can, if you have any idea where it is from, you are free to tell the answers. Okay. All right, so I'll just first thing. So first picture is given. Okay, first picture is given. Okay, so along the river Yamuna is the tomb of Mughal emperor. What is the name of the first building which is given? Name of the first one. Nope. Yeah, very good. Humayun Temple. But the spelling is wrong. So the spelling, it starts with H. Okay, wait. Spelling will be, if you please, you could write it if possible. Okay, so spelling is HUMAYUNTOMB. So that's the right answer. Humayun Tomb. I wrote it wrongly, so I've just typed it out. First is Humayun Tomb. Okay, moving on to the second question. Okay, second one. So it is the tallest minaret in India. Tallest minaret in India. Qutub Minar. Good. So second one is Qutub Minar. Again, spelling goes as QUTUBMINAR. Okay, so the answer is Qutub Minar. Good. Moving on to third one, these shore temples built by Pallavas have fascinating legends. The shore built by Pallavas have fascinating legends. No, it's not. Okay, Mahabalipuram and Mamallapuram is same, right? Okay, so the third one is Mamallapuram or Mahapalipuram. Okay, I'll just write the answers. I want you to also to write it out. If you could write it, will be useful. Okay, you can just write it. I'll just write the first one. So the first one is Humayun Temple. And the second one will be Qutub Minar. Second one is Qutub Minar. Third one is Mamallapuram. Or Mahabalipuram. Okay, so this will be the third answer. Fourth one is the ruins of the famous city capital of Vijayanagara Empire. They get their name from the river Pampa. So the ruins of former capital of Vijayanagara. So this is the third one. So capital of Vijayanagara Empire, they get their name from the river Pampa. Can you guess any idea what this picture is? No? So the answer will be Hampi. Okay, so the answer is Hampi. Hampi. Okay. So next one is this 17th century for complex gets its name from the red sandstone used extensively to build it. So that will be the fifth one. Yes, good. Red fort is the right answer. Good. Please write it as red fort. And the next one is caves treasured by splendid islands on the Arabian Sea. Caves treasured by splendid islands on the Arabian Sea. I hope you do know this also. No. The caves, okay? Caves, which is very special. What is the name of the caves? Very good, Shivanuja. Yes, the answer is Elephanta Caves. Okay, so Elephanta Caves is the right answer. Good. I'll just write it also. Sixth one. E. Good. Okay. So sixth is these are 30 amazing rock-cut cave mountains which date back to the 2nd century BC. This is also actually a cave. This is also a cave other than Elephanta Cave. So you have another cave. These are amazing rock-cut caves. Which dated back to the 2nd century BC. So it's before 2nd century. Okay, so 2nd century BC. Any idea other than Elephanta Caves? Yes, very good, Fazil. It's Ajanta Caves. Good. So 7th is the Ajanta Caves. And the 8th question is these black pagodas were built from oxidized sandstone. It's built from oxidized sandstone. Any idea? These black pagodas were built from oxidizing sandstone. No, the last one. This one. Any idea what is this? It is called as Sun Temple. Okay, what is this? It's called as Sun Temple. Sun Temple. Okay, so this is Sun Temple. Okay. Okay. All right. So first one is Kumaon Temple. Second one will be Qutub Minar. Third one is Mamalapuram or Mabalipuram. Fourth one is Hampi. Third one is Red Fort. Okay, Red Fort. Fourth one is Hampi. Fifth one is Red Fort. Sixth one is Elephanta Caves. Seventh one is Ajanta Caves. Eighth one is Sun Temple. Please do note it down. Any few of you can note it down. You'll be getting your answers, but please, even though you can just note it down, it will be easy. So first one is Humayun Temple. Second one is Qutub Minar. Okay, so second one is Qutub Minar. Third one will be Mahabalipuram or Mamallapuram. Okay, so third one is Mahabalipuram or Mamallapuram. Fourth one is Hampi. Fifth one is Red Fort. Sixth one is Elephanta Cave. Seventh one is Ajanta. And eighth one is Sun Temple. Okay, is it clear? Is it clear, children? Any doubts? Okay. Konark, ma, it's in Ranchi. Sun Temple is in Ranchi. I think Ranchi, you would have known about the birthplace of Dhoni, I guess. So that's that area, okay, Ranchi. It's there in Ranchi. You have lots of area. You have in Gwalior also, in Konark, an area called as Konark also you have. Okay, yes, good. Kenisha, yes. Okay. All right. So we'll just move on to the next topic. Is it clear? Can I just rub everything, children? Can I just rub everything? Can I rub it? All right. Good. Okay. So moving on to the unique India. India is the land of many firsts. Listed below are some unique achievements of our country. So there are some kind of unique achievements in India. So first one is the world highest cricket ground is in Chai, Himachal Pradesh. It is around 8,000 feet above sea level. The ground was built in 1893 and leveling a hilltop. Okay. So world highest cricket ground. Okay, in height, okay, height they are telling. So highest cricket ground is in Chile. Okay. So it's where this child is located is, it's located in Himachal Pradesh. It is about 8,000 feet above the sea level. Okay, it's very top, very high. It's 8,000 feet above the sea level. The ground was built in 1893 after leveling a hilltop. So they have leveled the hilltop and the cricket ground has been worked it out. Okay, worked up. Cricket ground has been inaugurated. So that's the world highest cricket ground is in Chile. Okay, Himachal Pradesh. Its ground is about around 8,000 feet above the sea level. The ground was built in 1893 after leveling a hilltop. Moving on to second one, India has the most number of post office in the world, over 1,55,000 post offices. So how many post office they have is like 1,55,000. So it's why India is the one of the number worldwide. So it is the most, India has the most post offices all over in India, and it is like how many? It's 1,55,000 post office they have. Third one is the longest station name in the Indian Railway is Venkata Narasimharajuara Peta, which is located in South India. Okay, I've never heard this, but still it's some place in South India only. So you call it as Venkata Narasimha Shimhara Juara Rajapeta. Okay, so that's the longest station in Indian Railway, and it is also located in South India. So any part of South India. So probably it's maybe Kerala, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, someplace. Okay. So these are some of the achievements. So first is the cricket ground, which is like totally above the 8,000 feet above the sea level. So where it is located? It is located in Chile in Himachal Pradesh. So it is around 8,000 feet above the sea level, and it was built in 1893. When they built this, they built in 1893 after leveling a hilltop. So that's the first thing. And the second one is Postal Services. So Postal Services is India has 1,55,000 post office totally all over the India. And the second one is the longest station name, which is in the Indian Railway. Where it is located is, it is located in South India. So in some parts of South India. Okay, and moving on to the next one, Varanasi. Varanasi is also known as Banaras. So it's the oldest continuously inhabited city in the world. Inhabited is like they just have their traditional norms and all those things. So that's why they call it as inhabited city. So in the world today, so there is no much of change in the Varanasi. Okay, it's located in Andhra. Very good, thank you for the information, Harish. So Varanasi, also known as Benares, and it is the oldest continuously inhabited city in the world. Moving on to the next one is India had the world's first university, which was established in Takshila. So it's called Takshila in 700 BC. So before Christ, or you call it as BC. Okay, so India had the world's first university. Okay, it's a first university. So more than 10,000 students from around the world studied more than 60 subjects here. So India, it's also during the older days. Okay, there have been like cultural activities and all those traditional. Everything has been to an enormous extent. So India's is the world's first university. They have built an university and where 10,000 students been studied for about 60 subjects, 60. It's a very big amount of number of subjects. So India has the world's first university, which was established in Takshila in 700 BC. So more than 10,000 students from around the world studied more than 60 subjects here. And moving on to the last one is Indian scientist Jagadish Chandra Bose made the first public demonstration of radio waves. Okay, radio waves. He designed and constructed an instrument called as Coherer, which helped in detecting radio waves. So radio wave detection was done with an instrument called as Coherer. Okay, so he was the first Indian scientist to demonstrate radio waves. So these are some of the so these are some of the establishment or some of the achievements of India. You start with the cricket stadium and you move on with the longest name. You also have a biggest university all over the world, and in a city which is not so much of changed within the years, and also a scientist who have achieved something. Also there are like post offices which is to a greater extent. So this is, you call it as unique India. Okay, so this is you call it as unique India. I hope you're clear with it. Any doubts? Any doubts? You guys having any doubts so far? Okay. If you're not having it, then we'll move on to the next one is science. So we're going to talk about some kinds of science things. Okay. First thing is diamond are the most sought after gemstone. But do you know what the diamond's closest competitor? You call it as cupric zirconia. So it's ZrO2. What you call it as? You call it as cubic zirconia. Okay, so zirconia ZrO2. So diamond, after diamond, you have another gemstone. You call it as, that is closest to diamond, you have cubic zirconia. So we are going to talk about that only. So cubic zirconia is the cubic crystalline form of zirconium dioxide, ZrO2. So that's what ZrO2 is all about. So cubic zirconia. So the spelling goes by CUBIC. Cubic zirconia is ZIRCONIA or ZIRCONIA. It's a cubic crystalline form of zirconium. So you call it as, it's actually a zirconium dioxide. It's made up of zirconium dioxide, ZrO2. Okay, so they are synthesized material and hard, optically flawless and usually colorless, but may be made in variety of colors. So this zirconium only, they are making it into variety of colors like blue color, red color, green color. Okay, everything is coming from this zirconium dioxide only. So diamond's competitor, it is called as diamond's competitor. Given its low cost, durability and close visual likeness to a diamond, synthetic cubic zirconia has remained the most important competitor of diamond since it began commercially produced under 1976. Okay, from 1976 only they started to sell it in the market. Okay, so zirconium, so it's actually diamond's close competitor, very close competitor, and it is also available in some kinds of colors. Okay, many colors, because it's a colorless thing, they are making it to some kind colors. Okay, so some colors. Okay, we'll just go in a detail maybe on the next class, but I will just want you, I'm just telling you the gist alone. Okay, so who was discovered? So in 1937, German mineralogist M.V. Stackelberg and K. Kubova discovered naturally occurring cubic zirconia in the form of microscopic grains. So they just observed in a grains. Okay, in some grains they have observed it. So two people have observed. One, you call it as M.V. Stackelberg. Okay, M.V. Stackelberg, and the next one is K. Chudoba. So you call it as K Chudoba. So where did they, which year? They are actually German mineralogists. So they belong to Germany. So in 1937. So in 1937, they observed it. Okay. So where did they observe microscopic grains? In microscopic grains they observed it. This was thought to be a byproduct of chemical process. Okay, what is called as byproduct is one chemical process is going through. Okay, for example, if you talk about this photosynthesis, okay, photosynthesis, when you are going through, they are making food. Okay, glucose, they are making glucose, but the byproduct is they are also giving you oxygen. So that's the byproduct. Okay, so like that, some kind of chemical substances they are undergoing. So what the German mineralogists thought was some kind of byproduct from some kind of chemical reaction. That's what they are thinking. But two scientists did not think that mineral was important enough to be given a name. So they thought like it's not so very important to be given a name. But so it discovered was confirmed through X-ray diffraction. X-ray diffraction, it's some kind of a machine, or like they used to diffract X-rays. With the X-rays they used to identify certain kinds of substances. Okay, so during that time, how they discovered is like during X-ray this diffraction only they identified this mineral. Okay, so in which year they identified? It was identified in the year 1937 by two mineralogists. Okay, German mineral, belong to Germany, German mineralogists. One was M.V. Stackelberg and the second was K. Qdoba. Okay, so they two discovered it. So using Zirconia, okay, some kind of from grains, okay, some kinds of grains they identified it. So first they thought it was like from some kind of chemical reaction byproduct only. So they did not give any names, but it was confirmed later on during the X-ray diffraction. So the idea of producing single crystal cubic zirconia arose in mind of scientists seeking a new and a versatile material for use in laser and other optical applications. So other than diamond, they thought of using this because of the to make one small cube, they wanted to make some kind of small cube, and they can able to replace some when it is diamond, no, you cannot find it more. Okay, so that what happens is they can able to find more in an alternate manner, so they start of making this. So later Soviet scientists in Moscow perfected the technique. So they perfected that zirconia was being perfected. So in 1980, annual global production of cubic zirconia reached about 50 million carats, approximately 10 tons of cubic zirconia has been produced in the year 1980, annual global production. We'll see the pictures maybe on the next class. Since I've just given you the gist alone, we can just see the pictures in the later classes. So first thing, it's mainly when it comes to the market, it came to the market in the year 1980, 1980. So, but who perfect, even though those two identified it, the perfection of the zirconium has been done by the Soviet scientist, okay, who is present in Moscow. They did this, and 50 million carats of cubic zirconium has been produced into the market. It's nearly of 10 tons. Okay, so it's a best competitor for diamond. They identified also through X-ray diffraction also they identified the zirconium. Any doubts so far? With this, I'm just finishing the class. If any doubts, you can ask me. Any doubts, children? Is that an yes or a no? Okay. Okay. If not, then we'll wind up the class. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.